Yeah, well, what does it offer in the position 1?
I think he can be fine, yeah. He's super elusive, and when you're playing versus limited lockdown, he can just mess with stuff a lot, and he is playing versus some limited lockdown, so I feel like he loves Weaver, so he'll play in a lot of games, but versus Bat, and he has a lot of benefits from his teammates. Shad. There is a sentry up there. Shad actually might be getting caught top. I think he's dead.
With this flame break, they've got him. Good control here between Seb and Saxa. And then we saw Saxa just absolutely totally on it last game as the Tuscan here in round 2. He's ready to give it another bit of a showing. Bottom lane, mid one does get the kill on Toby. Will lose his life for it, but mid one get it.
For his Arc Warden, there's also a creep gonna come contest him. And it'll spawn bottom. Boom, gets lucky.
There's farm between the two of them. Continues to remain pretty even mid. The only one really falling behind right now is down on this bottom lane, but these...
In top, but Celery sends that little wild wing to go kill the secondary one. Saxa making a move bottom. He wants to help mid one.
Yeah, it's got to help. Anytime they sort of start getting aggressive here, Toby and Aramis, they've got to have backup to protect mid one, make sure he doesn't go down again. Having his most potency paired up with Toby down on this bottom lane.
Here's this move toward mid. Boom. He's stepping up to topson, but Saxa's here.
See, down under the tower. Doesn't manage to get the cookie in onto Topson. Boom, getting the raises off the mark a little bit as he does not connect onto Topson at all. And we'll lose the two of them. But Topson, they didn't hit Topson for sure. Yeah, there was definitely 2 raises that did not connect.
Aramis, he's getting aggressive onto Topson here.
Oh,
Topson?
He's got the backup. Oh. Aramis, he needs one more hit. He's not going to find it.
The raindrop.
I mean, Topson will tell you that he knew that. He's going to get a lot further ahead than Boom's ever going to be able to get. As mid lane Seb going to jump in, drop the last solo for the quick kill onto Celery. Aramis just come in with the cookie onto all of them, but it's not enough to save Celery. Now Aramis himself in trouble as Topson and Seb will try and run him down. Boom's coming across to force them away, comes in with the first raise. Trying to step in onto Taste to back away. You know, Boom said, all right, you know, let me have some peace, I'll leave the lane. But he's just on top of him, and bottom lane, silence Aramis, but mid one being a little cautious as Toby comes in with the TP. N0tail actually doing so much damage alone to Aramis, nearly bringing him down. Toby will be able to stop N0tail. Down with the crush, but Saxa's here for N0tail. Saxa's over with the snowball. They are going to start firing off the Mortimer's kisses. He's doing good damage to N0tail. With that crush, they're kind of turning it around. They'll be able to get the 2 kills in response. They won't quite be able to get a hit on
some time, but he can still look to get involved, and Silencer is very vulnerable. But bottom.
Again, making another move straight in onto the Slardar. Toby's trying to run with the globals out. Toby pots the stick charges. They do manage to keep him alive as now he's able to turn over towards N0tail. And with a big ult coming out, they're able to blow up mid one. Viking, solid.
There is some BKB piercing disables though. 3 of them in fact, and a global. So lots of different things they do have to deal with as bottom. They really want this tower. OG, they're doubling down, bringing 3-4 heroes.
Now Shab will be able to finish off the tower. See how many lives they lose because of this, as Aramis will be left. Saxa, Shard's out, they've grabbed another. N0tail closing the gap with the lead. You see the knockback from the flame break. They get the tower, but it does cost them the lives of both supports.
He just keeps responding and getting these big kills in return every single time, it feels.
Shad's coming in.
There's a sentry for him.
Oh, he's quick with the time lapse. As soon as he's aware that their setup is out of then. You need to be careful. 300 away from having the defusal. Lasso dragging him up onto the cliff. He's stuck, but the cookie save. Aramis able to get him off the cliff. Keeps him safe still. He had to use the record to push them back. Is it going to cost him his life? He's still alive. Finally falls, but now with the Mortimer's kisses coming out, they're getting kills in response. They'll find N0tail. Shad's trying to run down mid one. Mid one trying his best to juke away from the Weaver, but Seb and mid one, they're on top of Shad. Shad puts the stick, but he's too squishy. As Topson, he's just cleaning up. Only Aramis is left. He's doing his best to run, but the spark race are being laid down. The silence kicks in. Seb diving in, tanking the tower as they'll claim another kill. And with that, Shad, they're hunting him. N0tail's got the setup with the overgrowth sentry down straight away with the time lapse, but after it, they're ready and waiting with the global, so no further escape for Shad.
That's now, speaking of Toby.
Another jump. Topson's in with the Tempest double to provide that extra bit of damage. Toby cannot escape this, as they are just destroying him now. And as you say, this was something that the panel said that it was very important for Toby to have a good game. He needs to be sort of the driving force for Viking, and OG's showing that.
Here though, they have the defusal.
So they've got the kisses coming in onto mid one, dust out as well. Mid one being surrounded, the silence does kick into Boom, but mid one will fall. Able to use their resources to take down one, but on the side, the fight continues as Shad and Aramis find themselves the kill onto.
Maybe they get Seb.
They're going to get Seb as what they are.
Okay, big return kills there.
Yeah, Shad able to clean up nicely with this diffuser blade as we're seeing. Just
8, I want to say, like 8 to 10 in almost.
Yeah, time to invest in mangoes, boys and girls. If you're at home, as they're going to be heavily invested in by Toby this game. He's going to need all the bursts of mana as top.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
See where they want to head now. Mid one, seeping over towards the mid. They're
They see
smoked up.
Boom.
7 stacks on the lead. Boom's going to get jump lasso, dragged back into the 2 of them. As Boom taken out, and it's just the way that OG can make these moves right there. They've got these perfect.
Radiant are scanning.
And we saw mid one get pretty farmed on the Arc One last game. You know, Topson sort of seen it as a challenge to try and outdo it.
Oh, the shards.
It's Boom. He's got the BKB ready to pop if he feels threatened, and he is going to use it. No-Tail holds him back though through the BKB with the Overgrowth. Global Silence comes out. Shad trying to commit onto No-Tail. Then we will get the kill, but now with the Silence and the control, Shad's in trouble. Does still manage to get the time that's off in time, but he's going to fall so low.
Mid one.
Still, is he going to tick down to the curse? Then on top of mid one, Toby's managed to be able to finish off the Silencer, but now Toby's alone as Topson and Saxa surround him. The Slider will fall. Jump forward from Seb. He's got the lasso. He's managed to catch out Boom as Boom dragged back over. Can Viking do anything to save him? They cannot. Boom's out of the game for 70. That will give them a solid amount of time to step in. It's a big jump.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they've also got to sort of hope that whoever they jump is not with backup, as they do have a lot of counter plays and Topson and Seb. Again with the bubble, Shad does manage to get in to get the double, but he's got very close to them. Time-lapse used to get out to the side. Seb, he found the jump onto Aramis, bringing him back. Global Silence is out. The BKB's there, but again, the Overgrowth straight away after the BKB locks down the SF. Shad's got to get out of there. Aramis is going to fall, as they just cannot fight OG. They don't have the heroes or the items. OG are just too far ahead. Viking GG, they cannot tackle OG at all.
Celery's nearly dying to the double there too, as well as Aramis. These hits.
Oh,
Shad.
Saxa, extra bit of control. The Silence is going to chase down the Weaver with the snowball. And looking over to Toby as well. He's been dusted. Saxa's going to TP out underneath the tower, and he's going to get away with it.
Dwindle, 15,000 gold lead. OG is just...
Oh, they found Topson.
back here, but Topson, he's so far forward.
They're able to get on top of him. Topson's dead. And now over to No-Tail. No-Tail's going to fall as well. All right. I mean, they're 2 heroes down, 70 seconds. They do not have buyback on these heroes. You look at the gold Topson, he's been spending up his...
OG now.
All right.
I have to be careful for 30 seconds.
Let's see what Viking can do with this. Looking over towards Saxa in the trees. Dust comes out. Shad's been caught. BKB's there in time before the lasso. He's still locked in position. But with the BKB up, there's no follow-up damage to kill off Shad. Bash there onto Saxa. They find the killer. Shad's continuing to chase for more. Mid one's able to force up to the high ground. Curse out for 2 of them. Shad,
nice flame
time lapse is out. But Toby, he's down a little too deep. Can they save him? They cannot. Mid one's got the damage to kill him off. Shad goes back in over towards Seb. Seb's too speedy, though, for Shad to stay on top of. As he's away, Mid one's been left behind, though, in the mid lane. The dust is out. I put the Global Silence, but Mid one, he cannot stand his ground against this damage. As Viking GG, they kill the Silencer. No-Tail's coming in with the TP. Seb jumps forward once again. Boom with a BKB Requiem, pushing No-Tail off to the side. They've got the vision as well. No-Tail falls. That's going to be a dead No-Tail for 45. Topson's back in the game. Trying to kill. This time it's Viking getting out. Boom's able to TP out under the noses. Celery will be left behind. But Viking, I mean, they showed us how they can sort of punch back when they are down in game 1. And here in game 2, when it's looking... I mean, they see each other here. Both teams with the ult. It's going to be Seb first to jump, though, straight away. Look with the lasso, but Toby's in with the counterplay. Comes in with the crush. Seb able to get the Yules off in time. They're able to get Boom off the cliff with the cookie. Boom turns over towards Seb. Seb's going to go down. The living armor from No-Tail, not enough to save him. Topson's TPing out of here. They're trying to back away. Shad over to the side. He's cutting up the 2 of them. Boom gets the second kill. Shad's still alive, has been cursed. Still has the BKB and the time-lapse to rely on. As Mid one and No-Tail are hunting him, but the rest of Viking could sweep over to try and connect. Shad going back in. Another Shakuchi. Does mean that curse is going to last for quite some time, but as I say, not enough to kill him. He picks up the Demon Edge. He gets out of there.
Big last few moments, but Topson has now arrived. The neutral item. Aramis is able to get, I think it was, what, a Fairy Fire or something? Greater Fairy Fire? SF are getting very close to having very similar timings.
Shad's going in. See what he can do. No-Tail's in the trees already. Silence to take a poke at the side. Topson going with attempts to double. No-Tail's going to commit with the Overgrowth. They've got the grab on the slide. Toby's out of the game, but he has got buyback. No-Tail He slides off to the side. He's able to live. BKB popped by Shad as Shad starts to back away. Boom with the BKB, trying to commit with the ult, but straight away the global silence comes in, and now Boom, he's got nothing else to protect himself. Has just got the one charge. Is topson trying to chase this with the doubles. The Spark Race getting laid down. Boom and Celly, they've got to juke this out. The focus going to be fed over the way towards the Chen, but Boom, he's dodging the Spark Race. Toby comes in with a crush. He's got the catch onto Seb. The bubble's going to be laid down as kisses are flying over, pushing OG back, but Topson's still able to clear onto Toby. The cookie gets Toby back towards the fountain, and Toby will survive. He's able to get back just in time for the fountain regen to keep him alive, but there's 2 seconds without Shad and 30 seconds without Celery.
Ags on Aramis. Here he comes. He's throwing up in the SF.
He's straight in. Oh, it's going to work. Oh, but the snowball. The counter play is there, but it does allow him to kill off Topson at once. It kills Topson once, and now with the stun on the two of them, they can turn. They get Saxa. Topson with his second life jumps straight to the side with the blink dagger. Now focusing his fire straight onto Boom. Boom trying to get the race out, but Boom goes down. Boom's going to be back in with the buyback. And Topson is chasing, jumping forward with the E-Blade blink build on his double. He gets the kill. Boom, the only man left standing as he's forced back to the fountain. It was a beautiful attempt. It was a beautiful attempt. And it just wasn't enough. Topson even killing off Boom inside of the fountain. Shad's trying to turn things. They are low. Just managed to time that. Mid one. Ooh, will go down. The E-Blade hit not there in time to stop the final right click. But now with the second E-Blade, it looks like Shad will die for his efforts. And with all 5 dead, no buybacks, there should be room for OG to close this one up as GG is called. And indeed, OG will take game 2. This time around with much more of a lead. But once again, Viking GG, you got to give them credit where it's due. These guys,